what is integrated advertising? In brief, integrated advertising is combining several media channels and tools under one big idea in order to produce a greater experience for the consumer. Or, if you will, 1 + 1 = 3. But to understand it a bit more, let's go back and see how advertising was in the past. Back then, we would advertise in a one-way direction, delivering our message with the few media channels there were: TV, radio, newspapers, billboards. The consumer would get the message, and if he liked it, he would buy the product. Simple. Then came the internet, and the media tools the consumer used increased and became more sophisticated. And us, we bombarded the consumer with our message through every media channel we could. Today, when technology, the internet, and social networks are really a part of the consumer's life, they change the way he consumes information, decides what to buy, experiences brands, and he's much more connected and involved. But he also loses interest very quickly. And even if he doesn't say it explicitly, he's looking for something beyond the marketing message and wants to know what's in it for me. This new situation brought about integrated advertising, a method of advertising that's based not just on an idea, but on a big idea. What does it mean, big? Bigger than another marketing message, something that really interests the consumer, gives him value, and lets him take part in an experience he would want to be involved in, and even share with his friends. So our brand will gain free media, earned media. This big idea has to integrate with media tools that will link to each other, and not just stand alone, like in the old kind of advertising. So no matter where the consumer encounters the message, he will still be part of the experience. And what is the role of the advertising agency in all of this? Because the big idea combines a number of tools that are sometimes operated by different professionals, such as app developers, public relations, social media, and others, it's important that the ad agency leads the process from start to finish, making sure everything is done using the same language, that every channel really serves the big idea, and analyzing the effectiveness of each tool during and after the campaign. In other words, be a navigator, the brand navigator. This new role requires us advertising agencies more than ever to be attentive to what consumers want. And also to be updated with the new and innovative media tools that pop up every day. If we do all these things, we will create more memorable and emotional advertising for the consumer, not only because of its marketing message, but also because of the experience that comes with it. So, over time, the brand will become a love mark, a brand the consumer really loves. So, to sum it up, here's the recipe. 1 big idea, wise usage of integrated media tools, consumer experience, and a brand navigator. Happy integrated?
UTech, the University of Engineering and Technology, was about to open the application period for 2013, so they needed to call students' attention. Lima and its surrounding villages are located in the coastal desert of Peru. In this place, there are many people suffering from the lack of potable water.
Acá en este pueblo de Pujama, todos, su mayoría, sacamos agua del pozo. No es agradable y es contaminado.
The presence of rain in this region is almost zero, but the atmospheric humidity is about 98%. Inspired by this, we worked as a team, UTech and the agency, to build the first billboard that produces drinking water out of air. The billboard has a unique technology that captures the air humidity and turns it into drinking water.
Cada generador atrapa lo que es la humedad del ambiente. De ahí pasa un sistema de osmosis inversa. Cada tanque almacena el promedio de 20 litros. Las 5 máquinas van a hacer este proceso y se va a almacenar todo en un solo tanque.
The billboard has already produced thousands of liters of drinking water. That equals the water consumption of hundreds of families per month.
¿no? Que pongan en diferentes lugares, ¿no? Si es posible en cada anexo, en cada caserío, en cada pueblo, para que el agua sea generada por medio de los paneles, ¿no? Un agua que realmente nos da vida, ¿no?
I'm starting the whisper.
I'd like to join the conversation. I want to talk about my right to be respected.
I want to be heard.
And I want to listen.
Girls in every country across the world are being subjected to many forms of violence. This is wrong and must stop. Girls have the right to live free from violence. They need to be aware of their rights and find the voice to create global movement and actions to end the violence.
I want to be part of this conversation. I believe every girl has a right to feel safe.
I want to end the silence.
I am going to shout about my right to be valued.
We're starting the shout! Building from whisper to a shout, we need to talk. Join together and inspire action around the world. The World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts is running a campaign to stop the violence. We're building a global movement of people who believe that violence against girls is an injustice that we've stayed silent for too long. We're going to launch a non-formal education curriculum on ending violence. Most importantly, we're going to speak out for girls' rights and we're asking you to join the conversation.
Every girl has the right to live free from violence or the fear of violence. So, let's take action and teaching. Ignoring violence against girls or pretending that it's not there is the same as accepting it.
Add your voice.